Okay, we're going to cook our Cantonese noodles. This is Cantonese noodles. I have this celery I cut into strip, and this is a green bean, and I have mushroom, onions and garlic, minced garlic and chopped onion, and I have my carrots, and also I have chopped chicken marinated with soy sauce, pepper, garlic and onions and olive oil. By the way, I also added sesame oil on the for my chicken marination, so I use some sesame oil so you can I love the fragrance of the sesame oil. So now I'm boiling water to cook the Cantonese egg noodles first for 3 minutes. Okay, our water is boiling, so let's put our noodles in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So make it sure all the noodles goes under the water, like covered all the way on top, so it will cook and soft. So guys, we're gonna cook this for 3 minutes. So I set the timer 3 minutes. Okay. So the timer 3 minutes. First, my grapeseed oil, my favorite oil. I suggest you have to put a little bit more of the oil because you need a little bit moist on your noodles. We don't want dry noodles. First thing is, we're gonna cook our vegetables. So I would love to put some garlic. I love garlic in my food. Don't get me wrong. Garlic is good for your health. Okay, the garlic is turning slightly brown. I'm gonna put some onion. I want to use all my onions. Okay, the onion is cooked, turning light brown. So first thing is we're gonna put our mushroom. I use the buttered mushroom. Excuse me. So we just have to fry it. And I would love to put the green beans. And the carrots. Before you put some seasoning on vegetables, you wait until they are the color become like a transparent, so means slightly cooked. Then put the seasoning in that case. the seasoning will absorb, and you can taste the vegetables. Okay, look at this. It's slightly cooked. So now we can put our seasoning. First, I'm gonna put a little bit pepper. And I'm using a soya sauce. You need to be smart. Every time you put some kind of seasoning, you don't want to be so salty or so bland. It depends what your palate wants. And now, look at that. So I add a little bit of water just to cook the vegetables. There we go. Okay, our vegetables is cooked. Lower the fire. And let's transfer it into a bowl to set aside. There you go. So set this aside and keep some fire and put a little bit of oil because a while ago we put a lot for the vegetables, so just put a little bit. And now let's cook our chicken. I marinated the chicken, so I don't need to put any garlic or whatever. I will just want to cook the chicken, fry it. Like what I said, I marinate the chicken with garlic, soya sauce, and sesame oil. Okay, let's put the chicken in. There you go. The chicken is cooked. You know what I'm going to put? Celery. Let's put the celery on. Okay. And cook again. Okay, for now I put a little bit of the soya sauce because of the celery. Need to get the taste. Mix that. Okay guys, the celery is done. Turn off the fire for now. And let's transfer this to mix this to our vegetables. There you go. Okay, now let's cook our noodles. So do you remember I cooked the vegetables and the chicken? I drained the sauce. So this is what I'm gonna use to cook the noodles. But I will add more water because that's not enough to cook the noodles. So a little bit more. And put some pepper. And a little bit of soya sauce. And mix. Oh, there's a chicken left there. Okay, let's cover until that's water boiled before we can put our noodles. Look at that. Water is boiling so hard. And this is what we're gonna do. This is our noodles. We're gonna put it in there. We're gonna cook. So, where's my chopstick? Okay, over there. So now let's put the noodles inside. Alright. Make it sure that all the taste of the soup will penetrate into the noodles. That. Look at this. Remember, we cooked the noodles first in the boiling water for 3 minutes. So literally the noodles is already cooked. We are just cooking now for the soy sauce, for the seasoning to penetrate inside the noodle, all over the noodles, making sure the noodles will like hot before you put adding some of the ingredients. Okay. Oh, I'm losing. If I drop something, I want to take it right away because it's hard to clean when it stays there longer. Stick into the stove. I am trying to find a big chopstick. Okay, now we're gonna add our vegetables in chicken into the noodles. These are the ingredients that we cook first, and go ahead and add them all together. Here's a challenge because my frying pan is too small. I mean my wok. We call this wok.